In the part one of this spiritual problems and physical problems topic I discussed about, I know a lot of people might not get me right completely or correctly, but then if you're a deep thinker, you can like elaborate what I'm saying deeper than you can imagine. Let me remind us something like most of us oftentimes goes with this intuition or belief that when you wake up feeling kind of sickening and then you have a bitter kind of taste in your mouth, you can ascertain to yourself like, I think I got malaria, right? Okay. When we wake up, we see that we have like those little bit of pulse by the extreme end of our lip. We can say we got flu or we can say we got fever, isn't it? Now, this is how the spiritual world and the physical world operate. The spiritual is the factory. The physical is the consumer. Whatever you go through physically is a result of what has been happening in the spiritual part of your life. This is where you have the power to change it. For what you are going through physically has already told you that there's a problem in the spiritual part. And there's only one way you can fix it. You can only fix it in the physical, because now this is where you can control. When you have those symptoms of being sick, it means something wasn't right inside of you. It means something isn't right inside of you. The symptoms you are getting is the physical reaction of what has been happening inside of you. So it's like whatever you're going through in the physical world is something that has been cooking in the spiritual world. So that is the result you see in the physical world, where you had to like, you walk like an elephant, you eat like an ant. You know, you look at these things every day of your life, you'll be like, okay, what am I going to do? Which problem is this? You need to understand that there's the power, the spiritual realm reflects on the physical realm, but we have the mandate to change it in the physical realm. Like I stated out in part one, I said, you always got to tell people that you're not lucky having good friends. You're not lucky in business. You're not lucky in doing this. You're not lucky in marriage. You're not lucky. Everybody says they're very unlucky in trying to do 1, 2, 3 shit. But this is the physical realm. If we ain't lucky, we can fix it. That's why they told you that the winners never quit. We can fix it. Thomas Edison did it 999 times before he could get it on the last time, which made it 1,000 times. Because it's a physical problem. He knows that I can fix it. The only thing that I need is time. The only thing that I need is the right tools. The only thing that I need is being with the right people, or being with the right circle of people, or being with the right team or the right group. This is the physical. We can fix it. No matter how bad life has been pushing us spiritually, making us feel a little bit confused, but I'm giving you my tip today. The reflection of what is happening in your spiritual life is what is coming out of you as a result. You go to somewhere, you see that you don't have favor. Okay, yes, it's fine. You know already. Captain Jack Sparrow said the problem is not the problem, it's your attitude towards the problem. Then I had something to say about that sometime. I said something about it. I said, no. How then do we change our attitude towards the problem? I said the first way to resolve every problem is identifying, recognizing what the problem is. You cannot change your attitude towards a problem without identifying the actual problem. So this is what happens. You need to really identify where your problem is coming from, if it is in the spiritual part or if it's in the physical part, so that I know where to start tackling it from, because without you recognizing your problem, you can never fix that problem. My people perish because they lack knowledge and understanding. I think I got a tip from that. It means we can fix everything around us if only we have the wisdom and the knowledge to go about it. My lineage are poor. My lineage never made it out. Nobody ever been to school. Nobody ever did that. Nobody ever did this. Why do we always give too much credit to the problem instead of trying to look for a solution to it? Oh, my lineage, no one had ever been to school. Because I see that this thing is becoming a spiritual problem that is lingering from one person to the other, from one generation to the other. I have to stop it. I have to make sure that right now I will do every damn fucking shit to go to school. Even no matter the challenges I go through, no matter the obstacles I go through, I will definitely understand, because it's a mandate from the spiritual realm. It can be very powerful and very strong. Sometimes it could make you want to deviate from your focus. But because I know that I've recognized my problem is spiritual, and I know that the moment I recognize that problem, I can fix it. So now this is what the spiritual realm does. It brings challenges to you, it brings obstacles to you, so that you can lose your sense of human reasoning to fix it in the physical world. But as long as you say, no matter what it is, no matter what is going to stop me, I will keep moving, because I need to make sure that there's a change. When we go back to the story of Moana, let me use that animation story to make you understand. The father said, you can't go there. Everybody who had gone there had died. Everybody who's gone there died. Then, but all the time, Moana said, the sea kept calling me. I gotta go. The sea kept calling me. But then, the father said, nobody should go beyond the reef. But yet, the solution lies beyond the reef. What is calling you? Do you ever see yourself driving that car? Do you ever see yourself owning that house? Do you ever see yourself being rich? If you don't see yourself in these positions of life, in the physical, it can never happen. They said the spiritual realm controls the physical. It's okay, we know that. But then there's things we do in the physical that also support what is manipulating us in the spiritual. You need to identify the problem. Either you're going through a spiritual problem, or either you're going through a physical problem. You need to discover where your problem is coming from. And these teachings actually stretches out to every areas of our lives. Whether you're having bad friends, you need to identify where the problem is coming from. Whether you're having a bad business, you need to understand where the problem is coming from. Whether you're having a bad marriage, you need to recognize where the problem is coming from. Because not without you recognizing your problem, you would never be able to fix them. This is your homeboy Green. You can always subscribe, like, comment. Peace out.